Coucou les cocos! De retour à Lufia 5 pour le Savior. On devrait affronter Amen super genre right now. C'est la deuxième fois ou la troisième fois qu'on le croise. On l'a vu une fois à Ostéaka au début. You've had quite the journey. Amen. Watching you wander from one side of the continent to the other, back and forth. Truly, there is no better entertainment than seeing the children of the spiritual force in pure confusion. And yet they found you, with their swords drawn only steps away. Pathetic, Idura, to know that you've taken advantage of my gift of longevity, all to waste it here in defying your master. You were my master, but for but only a brief glimpse of my life, ending when you turn your back on me. Servants who produce unsatisfactory results have no place standing alongside superior beings such as a Sinistral. Rudai is not your puppet to do as you wish, and neither are the rest of the people of Farai. Chaos tears the bond between people and causes distrust and war. We will find order in your defeat, just as we reformed your chaotic plans into a path straight to you at the pinnacle of this tower. How embarrassing it must be to see your plan fall apart once again, and you call yourself higher beings. Even the failure of my plan is evidence of the power of chaos. To surprise even a Sinistral, there is no greater feat. Allow us to surprise you again by ending this turmoil and restoring Farai to its natural state. You're nothing but worms come and grovel at the might of a Sinistral. Avec ta spear. Plasma Buster! 200, pas par jeu. Ouch. Decent ouch. Ah, t'as pas l'autre? J'assume que Rudai va apprendre ça éventuellement. Lui qui apprend Bolt. Oh, ok, Bolt est fucking meilleur. Ça par contre, je veux faire un Boost X. Merci Milka. Ah, tu le boost d'agite aussi? Chaos, oui. Est-ce que ça va causer Chaos? Oui. Cool. Puis ça l'a... Il a été défait tout de suite après. Bolt X! On va voir comment Rudai a fait beaucoup de dégâts. Ah, c'était... Underwhelming. Pourquoi tu fais plus de dégâts avec tes spells que Selena? Save. Fucking out, dude. Je veux faire Freak. Toi. Freak. Toi. Ton tour a déjà été consommé, je pense. Ok. 34 HP, c'est pas beaucoup, hein? En tout cas, c'était plus que 0. Alright, so I bolt. Hit him up. No. Still good, still good. Comme Milka est très utile avec son constant damage là. C'est un vortex. Okay. Ça tombe juste à point. Alright. 274 HP pour Cam, encore 217 mana. J'assume qu'il va y avoir encore une gimmick de combat. J'ai de l'eau, moi. Be right back. J'ai de l'eau, là. You! It's over, Ammon. No, it's only the beginning. Then one of those shards, and it feels just like the one Gades had. Jax truly delivered. This power flowing through me is immense. Jax? What do you know about Jax? That hate. A shame that Jax will never get to see it. Your journey ends here. Die like the flies you are. It's happening again, everyone. Hold on tight. It's over my power. My head feels like it's going to burst. Shaky clouds. I'm right here, Rude. Keep it together. We're going to stop him. Never saw such power. Can we truly defeat such an awesome foe? We'll get through this. Just keep your mind at ease. Focus on any one thing that you can. Don't let it wander.
Beautiful chaos. What luck that such a view would be your last.
Est-ce que je préfère cette voix-là que celle de Gades? Oui. Pretty boy. Fire will suffer your trick no longer. You'll fall just as Gades did.
Insolent pest. You and your companions will drown in the void forevermore, and I will delight in the agony of your twisted minds. Squirm for me, you pathetic insect.
I'd rather not. I'm a master of chaos. I got the sword. C'est moi qui mange les coups. 190. Alors, c'est moi qui ai mangé le coup. 160. Pas capable de frapper quand il est de même, comment va mon HP, il est encore bon. J'aime que mon cas aussi il traîne là. Il y a plusieurs Amen. Là. C'est quand même stressant. Il n'y a pas beaucoup, comment dire. C'est plus stressant que dangereux, on va dire. On est tout en train de capoter aussi. Je peux pas attaquer en ce moment. Ok, il me semblait tout. Karen, take him somewhere safe. Hello, Ceric. Long time no see. Ceric? Okay, you know who Ceric is. Understood.
What is this? How did you find this place? Wait. It can't be.
Apparently it can. Who are you?
So you're still alive
Artia, okay.
all these years. Pitiful blind.
Il est aveugle par contre.
Have you come
Ouais, c'est ça.
to die? Even yours has its limits.
Dans Lufia 1, on apprend que Artia est aveugle. Never been able to forget that terrible aura, and using that shard to amplify your powers? Why, you're more visible to me than you could ever have been with my eyes. Now, allow me to grant your reward for centuries' worth of grief. Okay. I'm an elf, Mom. Okay. Fait que je vois pas le terrain. J'ai-tu actuellement des HP ou... I guess I'm low HP. Je pense pas que j'ai actuellement de l'HP pis c'est juste scripté. Ouais. Il fallait que je pète les flèches. Go ahead, vous autres aussi pitcher vos flèches, non? Ok. Karen, I hope you're seeing this. Oh boy, ça c'est un throwback dans Lufia 2. Milka has gotten so strong. I've done my best to watch over her these many, many years. And I'm afraid she ended up watching over me instead, to be honest. I think it's time, Karen. This is my realm. I shall only return to chaos. Lufia 2, Karen. Ça, c'est la fille qui meurt dans... Dans Lufia 2, dans le fond, là. Contrôle F, je cherche. Join to save Karen, ouais. Si on monte en haut. Ah, ok, we'll open that door. Ok, puis dans le chapitre où est-ce que tu pognes Artia, puis où est-ce qu'on parle de Karen, justement, dans Lufia 2, c'est justement Amen, le main villain. Fait que ça ressemble de l'allure que ça soit non, que Artia fait un surprise appearance. Lend your power to mine in this, my final blast of strength. Oh, allô, Milka? No, Artia! C'est qui avait dit ça? Probablement Milka. Allez, t'es capable? The battle against the evil plaguing Ferrite continent was at an end. Ammon, master of Chaos had fallen. Yet the party returned to Ephrai with heavy hearts. Ephrail, something Ephrai avec un I. The long life of a mighty warrior, friend and mentor was lost, putting to rest the last of the heroes of the First Doom Island War. Fait que, pourquoi qu'il a appelé Selena Selan? Guy meurt au début du 2. Guy meurt au début du 1, je veux dire. Maxime et Selan devraient mourir à la fin du 2. Ah, ok, ouais. Arrêtez le plus vite possible. Une pierre tombale sur un dice, tu fais juste piquer le canon en bas. Pas un dice, mais sur un balcon, là. C'est gone. Grieving Jaren. Milka. Jaren, c'est Blanche qui est à côté. Oh. Les chiens en bas. On a Lily et. Notre master. Blue Boy's dad. You mustn't blame yourself for what happened. He fulfilled a wish that had been harboring for several of your lifetimes. I just feel so powerless. He saved my life so many times and I was unable to do the same for his. I'm expected to be a descendant of Maxim. To save everyone and stop the Sinistrals. You are your own person. You need not live in the shadow of a man who has been dead for 300 years, Cameron. Through defeating Gate, I believe I had the power to defeat the rest of the Sinistral and could bring peace to the world. Ouais, mais Gades, il est pas tellement faible comparé aux autres. Now you must know how deadly those feet can be. You must pick yourself up and continue your journey. Were they this powerful during the Second Doom Island War? Did my ancestors face this kind of despair? You better believe he did, and yes, their powers have always been great. Yet, I admit, I feel they are stronger now than they ever were. But you have your friends besides you. Just as he had my late husband, and I not to mention his own lady friend. He had a girlfriend? Wait, does that make her my great, or whatever many greats? Jaren, I'm afraid not. She had her own set of problems to deal with, and we never heard from her again after the final. Ok, faut que je relise ça après là. C'est plus Lufia, ça? I have a feeling you'll meet her in Eastland, actually. She's still alive, so that means she's an elf as well? Something like that. Ok, je suis vraiment confus. Si ça c'était Lufia que j'ai vu dans le coin. All nostalgic. If you do meet her, be sure to tell her Jaren wishes her well. I really do miss her, and we had our fight now and then, and some fights were larger than most fights between friends. Je pense que c'était Lufia, but she was still our friend even with her faults. Si Lufia, ça veut dire que c'était Erin. What's her name? Oh, she's gone by several different names over the years. She usually never stayed in one place for very long, you see. Like Erin, Lufia, Iris. How will I know if I found her then? I don't think that will be a problem. We all meet her eventually. Parce que oui, Jaren puis Lufia bickeraient beaucoup dans Lufia. C'est quoi ça? C'est les balles de Sinestral. Techniquement, il en reste 2. Maxime, Fenan, Piggy? Je pense que oui. Il va se transformer en Spirit Lucy. C'est ça. Huh. Nice. Fucking nice. God. C'est reminiscent à Lufia 1 avec quand tu rencontres Aguro. Le doc. En tout cas. Does keeping this gloomy demeanor exhaust you even a little? We did our best, but as I had warned, Ammon's strength was incredible. Even still, he is gone and we are not. Yes, thanks to our tier. But I'm not looking to end the Sinistral at the cost of others. What if the next one we fight, I were to lose one of you? Then you'd be one step closer to ending a war that would instead kill thousands. You really have changed, Ruda. You toujours été plutôt pragmatique. Everyone have a good night's sleep? Do Pearly to exhaustion, yes. Our preparation for the ship. Just about ready. Oops! That sure didn't sound cheap. Are those two qualified to be working on this vessel? I wouldn't trust that girl with any sort of tool, to be perfectly honest. Think you'd be any better? Let's find out. Hey, wait for me! At least those two seem to be getting along again. After everything he did, and she still keeps him as a companion. I can fix him. It's complicated. Love, that is. Certainly is. Aisha? Is Milka? Through her life, she has seen many deaths, including those of the two most important figures in her life, her mother and mentor. Mother Kikarin, a mentor, Artia. But those loss are not your fault, and you must learn quickly to understand this. We mourn those that are lost, this much is natural, but we must continue to fight for those that are still living. Milka has asked that I thank you, and she wants you to know personally that she holds no ill will. It was Artia's final gift to the world. Milka. We're leaving Farah in good hands. Ça, c'est un I, là, c'est pas un E. Milka and Jaren will work to restore peace as we venture forth toward ending this war. She also asked that I bestow upon you a gift of sort. This was found after Ammon's defeat. Be careful, it's fairly sharp. La shard. Be shard the dual blade. Makes sense. Acquired mysterious shard. Another one of these shards, strange shards. Appreciate. Thanks, Ratio. Doom Island was said to have headed to the west toward UA continent. UA. So that's our next stop. Let's see if we can be any help in making what happened sooner than later. Good idea. On retourne dans notre cabine qu'on connaît. What's the story with the barrel back there? Probably just filled with a bunch of treasure that Lily pilfered through a time with the ship. Hey, yo, pirate! Of course. It's a miracle we aren't enjoying this boat at the bottom of the sea with how haphazardly those repairs were done. I'm honestly impressed with Riga's work, especially after everything he's been through these last few days. I'm sure he'd be thrilled to hear a woman appreciate his work, if he wasn't passed out. Should we wake him and tell him? Let the guy sleep. There will be plenty of time to brighten his day once he wakes. And you made it weird. Anyhow, we're headed to our UA continent, correct? Yes, to put an end to all of this. Once and for all. Yeah, that's like all there. Yet we still have 2 more Sinistral to overcome. That's what I said. You've already defeated 2. We're prepared. Are we, though? I would highly advise against misplaced confidence as the next 2 vastly outpowered Ammon and Gades. Erin, Mistress of Death. Daos, Master of Terror. So far, each Sinistral has claimed a continent, yet there are only 4 continents in Eastland. We still haven't seen Jack since Rotena. Yes, the self-proclaimed Sinistral of Hate that you had mentioned still seem unbelievable to me. To be honest, his powers seem to be pale in comparison to Ammon and Gades. I wouldn't worry much about him. He appeared unable to even affect humans, instead relying on monster to do his bidding. True, he even used Gades to topple Rocky. Needless to say, we're more than strong enough to take him on. Once our business conclude here, we'll seek him out. With every continent appearing accounted for except UA. Yes, we could expect to find both Theos and Aram upon UA, which most certainly spells the end for us should we be unprepared. What would you suggest, Rudai? My opinion? Complete and total fealty with the promise of power down the line, but since I am no longer allowed the easy way out, I really have no idea. So we're just sailing toward our doom? What about Dual Blade? We're sailing the wrong way in that regard. Unless you believe we should scour the whole of the ruin of Estoland looking for a mystical sword. Even then, it's likely lays deep in the ocean after Doom Island's last visit with a depth. Milka and Jiren told me that the Oracle's Cardinal searched for Dual Blade for over a century. Multitude of expeditions to the deep and even into the ruins of Doom Island were unable to find it. While it doesn't completely disprove your hypothesis, it seems strange that it went unfound for 100 years. The chance that we would happen upon it anywhere outside of Estoland is still incredibly unlikely. Besides, we don't have the time. UA needs our help. We've defeated 2 Sinistrals without Dual Blade, right? While it may sound silly to count on a magic sword, I very much like my head on my shoulders. And if it makes our job any easier, I'd more than welcome it. But like I said, it's a waste of time to think that we'll ever find it on our current course. We'll be fine. We won't let anyone else die, Dual Blade or not. We can't start relying on miracles and legends. And yet... Would you like to save? I guess I will. Empty your inventory of all key items received early in the game. Keys X. Hey, continue kailangan normal so far. Where's Rygus? He's finally made it. I'd feel to have been to every continent in Eastland. I'd likely still be back in Taizumi fighting arena battle if it weren't for this whole conflict. You have time to thank the Sinistral later, I'm sure. Come on, you knew I didn't mean it like that. It's just humbling to see how big the world is. Double that for myself. I've been privileged enough to set foot on the whole of Northland as well. Northland est à la droite de Lufia. And even you, who had lived for centuries, have only explored a third of Estopolis entirely? Milka and Artia had traveled the whole world over the course of the Doom Island Wars. Save for Midland, of course. I've heard it's beautiful, but mostly just a series of mountain and weathered ruins. Sounds like a great place to retire. Lily? Just enjoying the sights and listening to you guys talk, don't mind me. I think I'm going to miss you guys, even the princess and her crazy blonde. You're more than welcome to come with us. Yeah, who knows, maybe UA is full of treasure. I've got a home to get back to, I need some time off. Plus, I'm sure Blue Boy's still pouting because his daddy isn't home yet. Time off hunting treasure? Who are you and what have you done with Lily? Rygus, how you feeling? Definitely feeling better. Probably wasn't the best idea for me to do all those repair in the state I was in. But we got here just fine, eh? I'd rate this ride way higher than the last one. I do much prefer not brushing thin out of my hair for days on end. So, Suppose we ought to shove off back to Retina soon then, eh, Lily? Ready when you are, old man. Guess we'll do goodbyes then. Where to start? Beauty before brawn, Selena. I don't know how I feel about that quote. But I guess c'est probablement meilleur que Magical Wife Salan. Oh boy. Seeing you resolve through all the struggles we've been through has really been something. We guys might have the muscle, but you're the true strength of the party, through and through. I must admit she has all the functionality. To put it simply, you're one tough cookie. Keep these fellas in line. Tough cookie. I guess I'll take it. Rude eye. Remember at the castle when you were threatening to kill us all and start a huge war that would kill hundreds of people? Is this a joke? No, I just wanted to remind you that I beat you, fair and square. Oh, it's not a joke, it's ridicule, even better. Just a reminder that you got a ways to go on your little power quests you've decided to go on. Furthermore, you've got a lady to impress. You can't go losing to old man now, can ya? This almost over? Yeah, just keep yourself on the right side of the law, buddy. I'll be waiting for a rematch after all this is done. Which leaves us with Cam. Hey now, what about Aisha? I beg your forgiveness, miss. Really? There's no need. We only spent a short time together, but you got them to the top of that tower when I couldn't. You kept these kids alive, and for that I can't thank you enough. Maybe I'll come and visit Ephra. Ephra? Il change tout le temps avec un I puis un L. Perhaps that can be arranged. Tell us in advance and I will have Jaren prepare a room. You know what? Be right back. Oh, alright. Oh, ok, c'est que je suis rendu là. Perhaps that can be arranged. Tell us in advance and I will have Jaren prepare a room. Qu'est-ce qu'il dit juste avant? Okay, now it's Cam's turn. Cam, I'm proud of you, and when I tell Naya everything you've done, she'll be just as... Actually, she'll probably freak out first and yell at me for all the danger you've been through. Then she'll be proud, 10 times as much even. And I really can't wait to have all of you back home, and that means you better find Taika, you hear? Not a day goes by that I'm not thinking about her. Can't believe we've been across 3 continents without finding her. Every cave we go and every tower we climb, I'm always hoping she'll be there, just to know we can have her safe. Just 1 continent left, and she can't be far, right? Keep talking down those big oafs, and I'm sure you'll find her. Jax better pray that he didn't harm a hair on her head, because old Rygus is coming back to Rotena. Huh. Hey now, don't go all crazy and try fighting him on your own. He might be weaker, but he's still got some power. He's nothing without his power. We know that much. Total pushover. But I suppose I can wait for you guys to finish the job there. Bye! Good. Rygus, Kane, Lily. A bit weak on the spell power side, là, considérant que il y a juste Rygus qui est capable de caster strong. Just make it quick, eh? Of course, Rygus, take care of yourself and tell Kane that I say hello. Will do. Well, Lily, shall we? Hey now, don't get into don't I get to say my goodbyes? Oh, well, of course. Okay, here goes. See ya! Est-ce qu'elle vient de voler toute notre cash? Be safe, old man. Alright. Je pense que je vais appeler ça un épisode ici. Et revenir la prochaine fois. Alors, je vais dire au revoir. Et à bientôt. C'est Rude Eye qui dit ça. Oh, alright.